Today is a very important day in the history of spirituality. The Ekadasha Rudra incarnation has been prophesied by every prophet that the Ekadasha Avtara will be coming and it will destroy all the negativity, all the anti-God activities. Ekadasha principle actually is built in void, because when the saints wanted to cross the ocean of illusion through their meditation, they are hindered, troubled, tortured and slaughtered by negative forces. These negative forces came up through the feelings of human beings. When human beings failed, they saw other people who were so much better than them, and they saw that they are nowhere compared to many other human beings, or sometimes out of anger and temper, the villainous temperament grew into them, and then it formed this anti-God negativity in the void. So void has given actually the villainy to come into form. As you see in Sahaja Yoga, we must have seen it many times, that when you go to a wrong guru or to a wrong person, or you do unauthorized worshipping, your left void catches. So in the left void, all those destructive forces acted. Also, in the process of evolution, there were many plants, animals who were destroyed because they were not in the center, because they were egoistical, some were cunning, some were too big, some were too small. And they were all thrown out. And when they were thrown out, they felt that they must react. So they went into the collective subconscious and came as subtler entities to harm the people who were ascending. Like we see these days viruses that attack us. These are the plants which have gone out of circulation. After some time you will find tobacco will go out of circulation. Many drugs will go out of circulation. All these can form a kind of anti-growth, anti-development, anti-freedom forces within ourselves. So, in the area of void, these horrible negative forces were formed. In the same way, many human beings who were born and tried to assert their ego went into egoistical processes and thought that they can control people, they can have their domain over all the human beings, they can overpower the whole world. All such people form a very powerful institutions in the history. And today also there are many such forces coming into existence. These forces are building and destroying every moment. They are building into our void area and then they are destroyed. These people, when they come from the right side, from the right void, we call them as supraconscious. And those who come from the left side, we call them as the subconscious entities. All these entities do exist. As human beings are the image of God, as in the collective subconscious of God Almighty, and also in the supraconscious of God Almighty. These forces still remain till they go to hell. In the same way, in us also, in human beings also, these forces exist. And they try to overpower us. It's very remarkable that we had this puja in Austria. Because in the geography of this world, Europe is the void. And in that, Austria is the one where we should have anti-negative forces built up to fight the negative forces. It's such a right place to have this puja. And I'm really thankful to all the Sahajayogis who have chosen this place for Ekadasha Rudra Puja. In the modern times, as we see today, these forces are acting in very subtler manner, in a manner that human beings cannot understand. And they are driven into it. If you see the way we are drifting from reality, the way we are getting tempted by superficial, nonsensical things, the way we have horrible diseases waiting at our doorsteps, we realize that we are standing on the verge of falling into a mire from where we may never rise, we may never come up. So we have to understand what is within us which can destroy forever these anti-development, anti-evolutionary, anti-constructive temperament of the nature. In the nature, if you see, everything circulates in a very regular manner. For example, in the winter time, the leaves have to fall down because the nitrogen of the leaves has to go into the Mother Earth to nourish the trees. Moreover, the Mother Earth must get sun's rays. So there should be no leaves, and the sun's rays can penetrate into the Mother Earth to nourish her. Then the trees, when they are nourished, they again become green and lush, so that they receive the sun's light and make chlorophyll out of them. Also, they suck in the water from the Mother Earth and throw them in the atmosphere to act as catalyst for the rain to come. When the rain comes during the rainy season, they are again nourished with water. The life again, they lose all their leaves and the whole circle goes on in a beautiful manner. There is no reversion, it's just a continuous circle going in a very beautiful manner to create and recreate. But with the interference of man, nature gets disturbed. Also, you can enhance the nature. You can save the nature's destruction, which could be natural also. But when you get your realization, when you get your realization, then with your vibrations, you can save all natural things that are decaying under the modern influence. So, first of all, we see the effect of realization, how it acts as Ekadasha rudra. It destroys the negative forces which are trying to destroy the nature. One day I am sure you all will evolve to such a state that even your glance is sufficient to make the trees grow, to make the fruit sweet, to make the flowers fragrant. That's possible because our growth is showing results. Slowly, slowly, it's showing results because you should not be stunned, you should not be shocked, so that you can see for yourself what you are and what you are achieving. But to allow this force within us to grow, first of all, we should be very introspective. We should try to see ourselves. What is happening to us? We must watch our steps. Are we moving towards our construction or towards our destruction? What are we doing? This Ekadasha Rudra force, which is within us, is so powerful, is so very powerful. that not only in nature, but also in human beings it acts. It acts in a way that you are shocked and surprised. There's a gentleman whom I had given realization. He's very dedicated, but he is not in a place where he can come to Sahajayoga. And some people tried to trouble him very much. And he told me they all met with an accident and all of them are now lying in the hospital. So I said, I didn't do anything. By their own doings, they have crossed the limits. And if you cross the limits of goodness, naturally you go something, what we call as evil. And if you fall into the ditches of evil, you have to suffer. But also it acts on Sahajogis. I've known of a Sahajogi who tried to be a little funny about money. I didn't think that he should be punished. I never thought of such a thing, that he should be punished really. But they acted, his own forces acted against him. And he got so sick, so very sick, that in my presence he used to just shake like a dried leaf. I never even told him that I know what you are doing. In Sahajayoga, when you enter, you have to know that slowly and steadily you are climbing up a very steep road, because it has to be very quick. So the rise is very steep. And when you are climbing up that rise, you have to know if you don't go further, you will slip down. But if you move sideways, you will fall down. You may say that, Mother, we are moving sideways, so there is a movement. Because you are falling down also, one may feel the movement. That is the movement of destruction. So you must have proper discretion about yourself. Are we ascending or descending? Are we losing our steps? Are we going higher in our steps? Which sometimes we do not realize that we are amidst the worst possible negativity in the history of this universe. In the older times, there would be only one Rakshasa at a time one had to deal with. It was so easy to deal with one Rakshasa. But to deal with so many of them already needs a lot of work. But the worst part about it is that in the modern times, these Rakshasas have entered into the brains of people. Because of their teachings, because of their delusions, people have accepted them. And these people are my children. They are seekers. They are seekers of truth. It's like people using children for a ransom. They put the children before me and I don't know what to do. If I try to kill the devils, then the children are in front. So which is the best way is to destroy in modern times. Of course, they can be killed, they can die. But how am I to save the people whom they have polluted, whom they have wronged? It's a very, very difficult and very delicate work. For that, the only way is to bring them to a point where they get completely exposed, they are debased, and the whole world knows who are they, how they look like. So instead of fighting them from outside, or just asking Yama to go and kill them, its best is to make their own being got into the web of Ekadasha rudra, so that they are exposed to people by their misdeed. That is the advantage, I should say, a part of the ugly game of falsehood. Falsehood always gets exposed. You can see writ large on their faces their hypocrisy, their evil intentions, and their satanic schemes. As I said, that modern times are the worst for these attacks. We have to be more alert, more aware, more understanding. As Sahajayogis, you all are very well equipped. But we all the time forget that we have got our vibrations, that we have got a new awareness of vibrations. We have got vibratory awareness. And these vibratory awareness are a kind of a messenger which is absolute, which communicates and which tells us what's wrong with others, what's wrong with us. But if you start taking your decision through your mental, emotional enterprises, then be sure that you'll be misguided. Because all these endeavors are one-sided. Like a mental projection goes like this in a linear way, falls upon you. And also a emotional one does the same. Even the physical is just the same. But when you start seeing through the vibrations, what do? Is to ask your spirit to communicate to you. And the spirit is the absolute knowledge. So you do not succumb to your conditioning or to your ego or to any other training or any other guru, but yourself. So it is very important for all of you to understand that we are not going to take any decision on our mental level, but on our vibrations. Many people think that if I say something about someone, maybe because they have reported it to me. But supposing if I am the source of all the vibrations, what is there for me to get reported? Why should anybody report to me? If they want to report, they may, but I know what exactly is the situation. Once in Rauri, I was waiting in the guest house, and about 5-6 professors came on their bikes. Came and told me, "Mother, we have come to warn you about a particular gentleman." I said, "Who is this gentleman?" They gave the name of this gentleman. I said, "You have to be very careful, he's a politician." I said, "All right, that's all you know about him?" He said, "Yes." "So you have to be very careful." I said, "Now I'll tell you about him. That this man has not married his wife. She's the wife of somebody else, and he has eloped with this woman. And the child is his. But this lady was raped by him, that's how he got the child. When I started telling, they all started raising their eyebrows and opening their eyes. They said, Mother, how do you know? I said, you go and find out. Whatever I am saying, is it true or not? They were completely stunned. They went back and then reported to me that, Mother, it's surprising what you said was the truth. So on vibrations, you can know everything. But those who try to decide things without vibrations can make mistakes till you reach a certain stage where you don't have to spread your hands to ask, just you know. But to go to that stage, you have to first of all surrender your discretion to vibrations. Now, some people don't have proper vibrations. Maybe their Vishuddhis are bad. They should take proper care of their Vishuddhis. Even then, if they don't have some physical problem on the Vishuddhi, they can feel it within themselves. What chakras are catching, what is happening to this gentleman. Normally, because we are in modern times, the people who are possessed appear more beautiful than the people who are not possessed. Once we had a lady who came to us in our program. She was completely possessed, thin like a beanstalk, absolutely. And everybody, that was the beginning of Sahajayoga, felt that what a beautiful woman has come. And I told them to keep her out of the hall. So at the time, they couldn't understand. Then she got cured, and she looks very different now. To me, she is very beautiful. The beauty that was seen at that time must be the camouflage of the negativity that people saw. Like as you see these cinema actresses, cinema actors, and some of the clowns who move as presidents, this, that, you can see writ large on their faces how horrid they are. But unless and until you yourself are of that level and sincere, you won't be able to make it out. Today, what we are doing is to awaken within us this Ekadasha rudra force, which will help you to fight your own negativity and fight the negativity of the whole world. Now we have so many hands, so many people with different, what we call them, ayudha, means the weapons. All these weapons are within. They are within you. And you can definitely use them. But first you must know what weapons you are carrying and how to use them. There's so much blind faith. There is so much of wrong ideas, so much of organizational fortresses they have built. All kinds of nonsensical things are going on in this world. But they'll all be finished. Nobody will know anything about them except that they might know as some villainous creatures on this earth. Ultimately, the living will exist. We have to know that we know the living force, and we have to be very sure about it. And we have to be proud about it, that we know what is the living force. Then this Ekadasha Rudra within us becomes very strong. Anybody who tries to trouble you will have a nice punch. Any organization which tries to subdue Sahajayoga or in any way harm it will have a nice time. Like I went for Muff Griffin show and he misbehaved. Next week, that show was closed down. No more. In India, there was a newspaper which tried to make a funny article out of me. The newspaper was closed down. for months together. Just it happens. I don't say anything of the kind, but the way things happen is very surprising. How this Ekadasha is now acting. Also, the most significant thing is that this Ekadasha is going to act only in Kali Yuga, in these modern times. Earlier, it was not going to act because there was hardly one guru who is today a guru, must have been a Satan last time. Only one horrible Rakshasa there. So it was very easy to kill. To kill Kamsa, it took no time for Shri Krishna, or to kill Ravana, it took no time for Shri Ram. And once they are killed, the whole thing becomes clean start. But here they are like mosquitoes. So many of them, one after the other. There's no end to it. And they have entered also into the being of human beings, giving them diseases, all kinds of problems and tortures. So the problem is much more deeper and very, very complicated. That is why the Ekadasha Rudra, which has got 11 destroying powers, we say that there are 10 directions, you can say. And this is the 11. So 10 from outside, 1 from inside. All these 11 forces can act onto anyone who tries to hamper the progress of Sahajayoga, or even to say something against me, or against you. Anybody who tries to trouble, it will act. On the physical level, it appears on your forehead here. The Ekadasha Rudra shows on your forehead, and you get a swelling over here. Some people you must have seen have a furrow here and a huge big thing coming up. Mostly the cancer patient, if you see them, they have from left, it rises to the right side, quite a lot, bump there on the right hand side. And there are some who have got on the left hand side. So from the left hand side, it rises, goes to the right side, and the one which rises from the right side goes to the left. So the more dangerous ones are which go to the right side, because they are the ones who are very sly, which we cannot see, which are hiding, which can harm you very much. So all these horrible things that are acting today can be completely destroyed if we develop our Ekadasha Rudra within ourselves. They are not so powerful. One Sahajayogi can kill thousands of them, while they cannot harm even one Sahajayogi. So they are really powerless before him. They have no way of torturing you. In case you are a powerful person, they will all disappear and disappear forever. I remember once there were 3 Sahajogis in India who used to go by a particular road in the village. So one lady got possessed and she started doing ho, 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 ho like that. So they said, "Why are you here?" She said, "We are here in this lady to tell you that please tell these 3 Sahajogis not to go by the road, because now we have run away from all the villages and we are just residing in that area. And if the Sahajayogis go through that also, the whole night will be jumping around. So better ask these 3 Sahajayogis not to come that way, so that at least we'll have some place to reside. These are, as I told you, born out of the circulation of evolution. So these are dead people. And these dead people can, in their subtle bodies, enter into us and form entities. And those entities can grab us and can possess us. Such possessed people look quite normal. As I was saying today, homosexuality, over-sexuality, no sexuality, then we can say no aesthetics or too much of artistic tendencies. Then we can say too much of eating and hunger, or eating nothing at all, fasting. Then not afraid of anyone. What's wrong? For everything, what's wrong? Not afraid of God. Or afraid of even an ant. Then there are people who feel guilty all the time. Or those who make others feel guilty, as if the other person is good for nothing. They too. Plus we have another kind who are very, very cruel, that they can entrap people, can make their own slaves, can work out anything horrible, wars, by their own talking. And there are others who subjugate themselves to these evil people and accept their dominance and try to destroy other people in the glory of these dominating personalities. Then comes the area of Sahaja Yoga, where nobody can enter it. You are perfectly happy there. Ekadashas are standing around you on your forehead to look after that area. They are watching you, they are guards, and nobody can harm you. You are very nicely settled down there in the Sahasrara, and nothing can touch you. Nothing can even bring a slur on you. They are very alert, and they have many facets. Each deity has many facets, and all these facets are all the time throwing light in that area, so that there is no intruder to enter in. This is what you have got within yourself. And when anybody tries to enter into this area of Sahasrara, immediately they react and can harm the other man to such an extent that you are yourself amazed and you don't know how it has happened. But to develop this force, we have to meditate with sincerity, with understanding, not with just words before the photograph to say, "Mother, I surrender myself to you," this. Sincerely. Because the deities know who is sincere, who is innate, who is the one who is really trying to rise and ascend. It is a struggle, in a way. It is a struggle, but it is not the struggle which will not bring you any fruits. Otherwise, all other struggles give you no fruits. But this struggle is so simple and so already explained and worked out that you don't have to worry too much. So today we have to invite all these forces of Ekadasha to destroy the negativity in this Kali Yuga completely. Also to pray that if there is any negativity within us, it should be destroyed. If there is any negativity against Sahaja Yoga, it should be destroyed. Anywhere in our character and in our understanding, if there is any negativity, it should be destroyed. This is today's message for you on Ekadasha. May God bless you. Marcus, I think you get the leaders from the and their wives.
The leaders and their wives, please.
Leaders also from your centers.
Yes. And also the leaders from the centers, please.
Also from other places, other countries. And the wives also have to join, those who are here. I should get the children first to wash my feet. May God bless you. Yeah. Can we move this side more, all of us? So that let the children come. First of all, I'm washing that for the children. So can you bring that one here? Yes. Come this side. Renee, come in. Let the children come in. All the children. Yes, be seated. Be seated. Yes. Please be seated. Sit. Be seated. Ah, very nice. Beautiful things. May God bless you. All the children, come here. This side comes on this side. All right, come. Now, sit down. Now, 4 children are going to come. All right? To wash my feet. 4 every time. I put that every time. Now, who is going to say the mantras of Atharvashishya of Ganesha? First say the mantra of Shri Ganesha and then the Atharvashishya. Somebody should, who can say that? Alright, all of you can say. Let's take one of these, I don't need it now anymore, I think. Alright, but you can remove this because it's better for photograph also.
We start with the mantra of Shri Ganesha.
Devi, Mataji, Shri, Nirmala, Devi, Namo Namah.
Om Namaste Ganapataye Tvameva Pratyaksham Tattvam Asi Tvameva Devam Tattasi Tvameva Devam Tattasi Tvameva Devam Tattasi Tvameva Sarvam Kalvidam Brahmasi Tvam Sakshat Atmasi Nityam Vritam Rashmi Satyam Rashmi Ava Tvam Ava Bhaktaram Ava Shobdaram Ava Bhaktaram Ava Bhaktaram Ava Duchanam Ava Shishyam Ava Bhashata Ava Purasta, Avo Dharata, Ava Dakshinata, Ava Shodhata, Ava Narata, Sarvatoma Vali Vali Samandra, Tvam Maya Svam Chinmaya, Tvam Ananda Maya, Tvam Brahma Maya, Tvam Satchidananda Vidyosi, Tvam Pratyaksham Brahmasi, Tvam Jnana Mayo Vijnana Mayosi, Sarvam Javidam Tato Jayate, Sarvam Javidam Tatvastishtati, Sarvam Javidam Tvayi Nayanishati, Sarvam Javidam Tvayi Pratyeti, Tvam Bhumi Rapo Naro Viro Raha, Tvam Chatari Tatparani, Tvam Guna Trayatita, Tvam Deha Trayatita, Tvam Kala Trayatita, Tvam Mula Dhara Sidosi Nityam, Tvam Shakti Trayatmaka, Tvam Yogino Jayanti Let our ears hear that which is true. Let our eyes see that which is pure. Let our beings praise that which is divine. And let those who listen hear not my voice but the wisdom of God.
Sorry, I didn't hear what I think. Why?
Let our ears hear that which is true. Let our eyes see that which is pure. Let our beings praise that which is divine. And let those who listen hear not my voice, but the wisdom of God. Let us worship with the same song, the same strength, and the same knowledge. And let our meditation enlighten and enrich. Let there be amongst us compassion and peace. Now the prayer. Salutation Shri Ganesh, Sakshat Shri Jesus, Sakshat Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. It is you who is the beginning of all the beginnings. It is you who is the doer of all deeds which have been done, are being done, and will be done. It is you who supports all things that are supported. It is you who protects all things that are protected. It is you who is the complete, all-pervading spirit, God's divine energy. Think to refrain, speak only the truth. Let your presence awaken in us by Kundalini, speak. Let your presence awaken in us by Kundalini, listen. Let your presence awaken in us by Kundalini, bless. Let your presence awaken in us by Kundalini, protect. Let your presence awaken by Kundalini in us, your disciples, be the disciple. You are the essence of all the sacred literature and holy words, and you are the energy that understands the holy words. You are the divine combination of complete truth, complete happiness, and complete energy. And you are beyond. You are all knowledge, and you are the use to which the knowledge is put. You exist until the end of all things, and after the end of all things you are. You created the end of all things, and after the end of all things you remain indifferent. You are the earth, you are the water, you are the fire, you are the air, and you are the gunas, and you are beyond the gunas. You are the body, and you are beyond the body. You are the essence of time, and you are beyond time. You and only you exist at the Muladhara chakra. You are the spirit, and you are beyond the spirit. And those who would join God meditate upon you. You are Brahman, Vishnu, Buddha. You are Indra, Agni, Vayu. You are the sun at noon. You are the full moon. Through all of these and more, you are the all-pervading energy of innocence and wisdom. You are the divine servant who stoops to wash the feet of saints. You are the tiny core of all things without which the larger have no purpose. You are the key to the libraries of all the scriptures without which the truth is hidden. You are the full stop which completes the sentence and without which the sentence loses its meaning. You are the crescent moon. You are the stars, and you are beyond the stars. All things from tiny dots to universe is you. You are the future and beyond the future. You are in all forms. You are where the sounds combine. You are the silence between the sounds. You are the rhythm of all music and all prayers. This is the knowledge of Nirmal Ganesh, and you, Nirmal Ganesh, are the master of that knowledge and all knowledge. You are the God, and you are the goddess. Aum Yam Nirmal Ganapataye. To your powers, Ganesha, let all surrender. Let the left side of memory and the right side of action surrender to you, and let your enlightenment prevail. Your first tooth you have, and 4 hands, one holding a rope, the second a goad, the third is raised in blessing, and the fourth offers sustenance. Your banner is that of 100 mouths. You have long ears and are clothed in red. Red decorates you and you are worshipped with red flowers. You have compassion for those who love you, and it is for those who love you that you come to this earth. You are the force that creates, the energy that pervades, and the spirit that protects. Those who seek union with God pray through you. Those who seek union with God worship you. Aum Yam Nirmal Jesus Ye. To your powers, Aum Jesus, let all surrender. Let the left side of memory and the right side of action surrender to you, and let your enlightenment prevail. You are the Word that was the beginning. You are the Word that will be the ending. You are He who was born of a virgin and died on the cross. You are He who absorbed all sins and who died to live again. You are God and man, and you are worshipped with red flowers. You have compassion for those who love you, and it is for those who love you that you come to this earth. You are the force that creates, the energy that pervades and protects. Those who seek union with God pray through you. Those who seek union with God worship you. Shri Ganesha, salutation to you. Shri Jesus, salutation to you. He who is the beginning of all worship, salutation to you. He who destroys all the powers of evil, salutation to you. Sakshat, Son of Lord Shiva, who is unending blessings, salutation to you. Sakshat, Son of Mary Mataji, who is unending love, salutation to you. Sakshat, Mataji Nirmala Devi, who is unending joy, salutation to you. say it like destruction.
The last one you stayed first.
For the destruction of TM, Transcendental Meditation, Narakasura is the demon. And the mantra is said, and the second half we say all together.
See what you do is you tell them the last one. And every time you say this, then you say,
Narakasura Madhini. And
Shri Yoga. Shri Yoga Mata.
you should say, you say all the things. You should take the names when you are saying the names under one heading. Tell them the heading.
so, Narakasura Madhini.
What you say?
Shri Durga's mantra. So we say Shri Durga's mantra.
So, the Shri Durga mantra, every time you say the name, you have to say. Did you call it? Tell the name.
After every name, we say the mantra of Shri Durga.
Yes, they should
All
say.
together.
Yes, they should say.
So, für die, die nicht Englisch verstehen, nach dem Dämon sagen wir alle gemeinsam das Mantra von Shri Durga. And we also start with Shri Durga.
When you say one name, you again say the same mantra. You come to another mantra.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Narakasura Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Muktananda Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Bandasura Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Chinmoy Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Avlopindo Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Krishna Murti Mardini. Shri Tvameva Sakshat, Catholic Church and all sects, Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Durga Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Protestantic Church, Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Durga Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Pope Johannes Paul II, Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Durga Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Heimholungswerk Jesus Christus, Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Durga Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Rosicrucians, Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Durga Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Mormonen, Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Durga Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Freemasons, Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Durga Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Charismation, Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Durga Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Opus Dei, Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Durga Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Anstelle vom Shri Durga im Mantra jetzt Shri Ekadasha Rudra.
Om Tvameva Sakshat,
Bischof Krem, Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Kardinal Hans-Hermann Gröhr, Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Ravana, Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Ekadasha
Tvameva Sakshat
Asatya
Sai Baba Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Mahishasura Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Om Tvameva Sakshat False Maharaj Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Rakta Bija Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
If you are taking Maharaj, then you should say Ekadasha, because it's modern. But for older ones like Rakta Bija, you should say Puja. Or Rakta Bija, you should use that word, teacher, the other. You should not be mechanical.
So, Shri Mataji sagt, wenn wir einen Dämon der alten Tage, wie zum Beispiel Rakta Bija oder Maharaj, Rakta Bija oder Mahishasura nehmen, dann nehmen wir das Mantra Shri Durga. Und wenn es ein moderner Dämon ist, Shri Ekadasha Rudra. Om Tvameva. So, Shri Mataji said that if we take a demon of the olden days, like Rakta Bija or Ravana, we take the mantra of Shri Durga altogether. And if it's a demon or a sect of the modern times, we take Shri Ekadasha Rudra.
So be alert now. Try to find out who is modern and
Om Tvameva Sakshat Jehovah Witness Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Hare Krishna Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Lightweight
Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Om
Tvameva
Tvameva
Sakshat Rudolf Steiner Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Sigmund Freud Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo
Om Tvameva Sakshat Adolf Hitler Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo
Om Tvameva Sakshat Nishumbha Shumbha Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Durga Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo
Om Tvameva Sakshat Chamunamuna Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Durga Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo
Om Tvameva Sakshat Madhu Kaitava Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Durga Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo
Om Tvameva Sakshat Nara Kantaka Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Durga Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo
Om Tvameva Sakshat Tarakasura Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Durga Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo
Om Tvameva Sakshat Putana Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Durga Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo
Om Tvameva Sakshat Kamsa Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Durga Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo
Om Tvameva Sakshat Marich Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Durga Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo
Om Tvameva Sakshat Kolasura Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Durga Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo
Om Tvameva Sakshat Ananda
Mahi Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat
Sakshat Daya Mata Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Kaiserling Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Om Tvameva Sakshat White Lotus Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Hell's Angels Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Melbourne Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat German meditation group named S. Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Born Again Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Universelles Leben Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Tantrikas and Mantrikas Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Komini Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Chandra Swami Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Dhirendra Brahmachari Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Seventh-day Adventist Mardini. Om Tameva Sakshat Unity Church Mardini. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha rudra Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo. Om Tameva Sakshat Baha'is Mardini. Sakshat Brahma Kumari's Mardini. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha rudra Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo. Om Tameva Sakshat Fundamentalist Mardini.
Shri Jag Om Tamev Sakshat Jagjit Singh Chauhan Mardini.
Om Tameva Sakshat Anti Rajiv Gandhi Mardini. Om Tameva Sakshat Guru Mai Mardini. Sakshat Bhai Yogeshwar Mardini. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha rudra Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo. Om Tameva Sakshat Prabhupada Mardini.
Sakshat Gita Bharati Mardini. Sakshat Chinmayananda Mardini. Shri
Tvameva Sakshat Rama Krishna Mardini. Sakshat Pentecostals Mardini. Om Maya Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo. Om Tvameva Sakshat Dayal Bhat Mardini. Tvameva Sakshat Capitalism and Communism Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Om Tvameva Sakshat Dictators of South America Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadasha Rudra Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo. Om Tvameva Sakshat Anti-Gorbachev Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Franz Josef Strauß Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Scientology Mardini. Tvameva Sakshat followers of Freud Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat individual human freedom Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Swiss Bank Mardini.
Pandas. Pandas.
Mullahs and Indian temple pujaris. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Mullahs in Indian temple,
Pujaris.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Muslim, Pujaris, Mardini. Muslim priests, Indian priests, Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat, all priests, Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Beate Muse Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Ekadasha, rudra Sakshat, Shri Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala, Devi, Om Tvameva Sakshat, Erdis Vornemann Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Ekadasha, rudra Sakshat, Shri Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala, Devi,
Om Tvameva Sakshat, homosexuality Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat, over-sexuality and non-sexuality Mardini. Om Tvameva Sakshat, USA TV preachers Mardini.
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Chidavilasananda Mardini Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Ekadasha, rudra Sakshat, Shri Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala, Devi,
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Sahaja Yoga, Negativity Mardini Sakshat. Om
Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Ekadasha, rudra Sakshat, Shri Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala, Devi,
Om Tvameva Sakshat, Sahaja Yogis, Sahaja Yoginis, and leaders' wives, negativity, Mardini Sakshat.
Oh, we had all them.
Always sharing it.
We can say something. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Rakshakari Sakshat. As a normal mantra now, Shri Rakshakari. She's the savior from Rakshasas. The next one is she's the slayer of Rakshasas. Shri Rakshasagni. Killer of Chanda and Munda, Shri Chamunda. Killer of Madhu and Kaitaba, Shri Madhu Kaitaba Hantri. Shri Shatru Mardini. Shri Narakantaka. Shri Madhu Sudana. Shri Narakasura Samharini. Kanti. Shri Kanti का क्या कहना है? Sahaja mantra.
Unmarried ladies, please. Also are going to get married every Milan.
Yeah, better. Still like it to matter. Not very fun.
Marianne, Claudia, Ruth. Sigrid.
शरणगति की रक्षा करती, दीन दुखी के सब दुख हरती। जय जननी जय माता भवानी, निर्मला देवी जय है, जय सुख करनी। तेरे ही गुण गाते हैं,
Some girls can come and see. Bharati song page 7. Marathi song, page 15.
Seven very prayers.
Inge, Axel. Inge, Yusuf. Barbara.
पहिले नमन हो गणरायना नमन आदि शक्तिया नमन साहजयोगा रक्षाओ अवतार
वंदन करो यार.
Page 5.
वंदन करो या
Sanskrit page 8.
Namastestu Mahamaye Shri Pite Surapujite Shankha Chakra Garahasye Shri Nirmala Devi Namostute Namaste Garuda Shri परम स्रोतम यत् परे भक्तिमानरा सर्वसिद्धिमवाप्नोति रजं प्राप्नोति सर्वदा एककालं पथे नित्यं महापापविनाशनम् द्विकालं यत् पथे नित्यं धनधान्यसमन्विता त्रिकालं यत् पथे नित्यं महाशत्रुविनाशनम् श्री निर्मला देवी भवे नित्यम् प्रसन्ना वरदा शुभा नमस्तेस्तु महामाये श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते शङ्खचक्रगदाहस्ते श्रीनिर्मला देवी नमोस्तुते नमस्तेस्तु महामाये श्रीपीठे सुरपूजिते शङ्खचक्रगदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते
Marathi song is 20.
Maya Ambabai, Sayaduniya Chiyai, Maya Ambabai, Sayaduniya Chiyai, Urugambabai, 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 Hari Maya Ambabai, Sayaduniya Chiyai, Urugambabai, 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 Sahaja